Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on and do one love reading today because it feeds my soul. It's just going to be one lonely little reading. I had the final amount of work being done on the door in my house, so all day that person was here again, and all day I wanted them to leave. I'm like, I just want to go do my readings. Anyway, I just have time for one, so that's what we're going to do. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And what's really interesting about this is that we have the Eight of Swords in reverse could symbolize that maybe you're out of no contact with someone, maybe you're talking again, or it could just be that that's about to come to an end. Both of these cards talk about the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in the upright. Talk about a clearer perspective about a relationship. Maybe that's, maybe you have a clearer perspective of a relationship that you've let go. We'll see what comes in. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and do a love reading. It's probably a you and them because that's what I do. We have the Six of Swords. So maybe you're thinking about moving on from someone, maybe you have a clearer perspective. You've had clarity. We do have the Queen of Wands, so it could be that it's really interesting because we have the Hierophant here as well. And what I'm wondering is if you are in no contact with someone and you're actually seeing it's for the best. It could be that it's someone that you were married to. It could be that it was someone that you had a soul contract with. But it looks to me like you're focusing on yourself and you have a clearer perspective of what you left behind. I'm not sure what that means yet, but that's what I'm hearing. The Six of Swords does show, trying to move forward, possibly away from the past connection. Maybe you're just trying to get on with your life, Interesting. Maybe you're traveling. Six of Swords. I just poked her on the bum. I'm sorry. Not that you're a person, but you are a tarot card. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. The Knight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a counterpart connection, and you could know that, maybe you have a clearer perspective on the separation. Maybe you're really focused on your soul spark right now, and maybe you know that it's going to be a long journey, but maybe you're in for it. Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's just see what's actually going on here. We have the Three of Cups, so you could be spending time going out with your friends, getting back out there. I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. We have Strength. So I'm going to get 3 cards and try and I'm going to get some past energy first. We have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. To me, it feels like you are in separation with possibly your counterpart because we have Five of Wands and that shows blockages. I don't know why these people look so happy. It's the Five of Wands, usually you see people fighting on the Five of Wands. These people just look like they're having a good old time. I don't know. Maybe they're battling for something. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, it's very symbolic of blockages and arguments, disagreements. And we do have together here Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. Like we have runner, chaser energy. And what's interesting is that Knight of Pentacles. So you could have felt like that Knight of Pentacles, like you were dedicated to this, whatever this was. But perhaps at some point you started chasing and they started running. And what we see here is a break. We see clarity. And Eight of Swords in reverse shows that this separation has brought clarity. What that means yet, I don't know. But I see clarity. There's a fresher perspective on this relationship. And you know, that Knight of Pentacles, I don't know why I'm thinking of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but that Knight of Pentacles is the one you want to be. You know, you don't want to be chasing this person. You don't want to be almost tripping and falling on your face like this person, but you also don't want to run from it. Knight of Pentacles is like just right, you know? Like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Shall I peek at what's under the Four of Wands? We have the Three of Wands. So perhaps there couldn't be any forward movement here. Maybe you tried. Maybe you tried. But perhaps it just couldn't move forward and you ended up in separation. But anyway, you could be trying to move on from all this, you know? This doesn't have to be a counterpart. You could realize that you were in a connection where you were giving, 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 always messaging them, always, oh my goodness, okay. Interesting. I just got to read you something because I just did some shorts. And the card that came out, it was too long. Oh, look at that. I flipped right over to it, of course. The card that came out, it came out in reverse, and the thing was so long that I couldn't read it, and now I really want to read it to you. Because this is almost what I'm seeing here. It's this one part in here. Where is that deck? Where are you? There you are. So it was this card. And, you know, it's interesting because we see this person dangling something in front of this cat. And the cat is always going to reach for it. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Not all cats would. But you could be the cat that's always like, oh, you're giving me attention? Thank you. Oh, you could always be the one reaching out, over giving to people. Anyway, in the reverse, it says, there's a message here that reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. And it's weird to me, or it's symbolic to me, because this is on page 101, which is 11. It ends on page 104, which is 5, like Hierophant energy. Anyway, we were seeing those cards. It is that energy. So you could feel, now that you're not with this person, my ears are ringing, that you have a clearer perspective on how you did possibly overgive or chase this person. Where's that? There it is. Very interesting. Anyway, I don't even remember. So let's see. I just want to look at past energy with you, my friend. I mean, that's too many. I'm going to take those and put them back. And I'm going to look at this. So we have Seven of Pentacles. So we see you investing. Interesting. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And what just let me look at these first. I'm like getting really into it. We have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands can be choices and decisions about what path you're taking. We have the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is exactly what was coming out here in the beginning energy. I think what I have here is a case of someone trying to have balance with a King of Wands. And a King of Wands is someone who is, this is not the only meaning of the King of Wands, but in this situation, I see it, that you were dealing with a King of Wands who had a lot going on, or was a leader in some sense, maybe. Maybe they led a bunch of people or had a job where they were responsible for a lot, or had maybe, you know, a lot of like little businesses. What I'm seeing is that you were giving your energy to someone who was kind of in runner energy. So very inconsistent, very hot and cold. The King of Wands, more worried about what they have going on. Like, you know, it's the type of energy, do you want to do this? And they say, well, no, I'm hanging out with my friends that night. Well, and then I'm going out with that person the next night. And then I have to go to the gym. And then I have this thing. And anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. And remember how I saw the Three of Wands and I said perhaps there was no forward movement with this person? Because to me, with this card and the energy of this reading, that's what it feels like you were giving to this person and perhaps you tried to make it work. You tried your very best. You know, Seven of Wands, you tried to persevere. You tried to make it work. You invested, you invested, you invested, you know? And I feel like there was no forward movement. And I don't know what happened to cause the Tower moment or the separation, if you finally had enough, or if this person ran from you because you wanted more from them and they couldn't give it to you. But it feels like in separation, you've had a newer perspective on this dynamic. You know, maybe you're someone who doesn't want this type of energy in a partner. I mean, anyway, I'm not gonna say that. But maybe you're realizing, you know, you want someone who can give to you equally, who can give you reciprocity. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. So let me go back. Queen of Cups. How interesting. How interesting. That's interesting. I don't believe in accidents, and that's what I was just talking about. You gave and you gave and you gave, and perhaps you ended up feeling resentful because of it. Interesting. All right, so what I'm seeing here, Seven of Pentacles. You could have been investing, and then realized that you weren't getting what you deserved, and you were like, I'm done with this. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. So if that resonates, hello. I take a while to get to my point. I don't even know if that's straight. I will check. All right. So let's see. Let's look at your present energy. It's funny because usually I do two people, but for some reason I just want to focus on you. And I don't know if I've done a reading like that, so I feel like you need some love. Or maybe you're focusing on you, you know, Queen of Wands. You're seeing that this separation maybe isn't such a bad thing because you can work on yourself. But anyway, and focus on yourself. Oh, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So you could both be the same element. It doesn't have to be fire. Interesting. All right, so let's see your current energy. Let's see what's going on with you, my friend. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? It's the Four of Wands. Interesting. Counterpart energy. That's really interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So current energy, this is, I just can't ignore this. We have the dreamer, the fool. And that's like that fresh, you know, you have a fresh perspective. So I'm not sure if you're connecting with this person. I'm really not sure what's happening here yet. But I can tell you what I'm seeing in the energy here. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it feels like, it feels to me, it feels to me, so, Four of Wands, the Fool. I feel like maybe you are trying to maybe look at, why am I having such a hard time communicating right now? I'm wondering if you are moving forward and on, maybe even dating. I don't know. And I'm wondering if it's causing this person, this Knight of Wands, this King of Wands, to come back towards you. Because the Eight of Cups in reverse, you know, it feels to me like if you walked away, you've realized that you had to walk away because there was an imbalance. But that can also be the energy of, you know, someone coming back. So it feels to me like you're taking a leap of faith, maybe on a new path. And we do have this Ace of Cups and the Emperor here. So it's possible that as you're starting your journey as the Queen of Wands, it feels very like counterpart energy here. It feels like as you start your journey and you have a fresh perspective on this and you're like, well, I'm going to focus on myself then. It does feel like this person's energy is kind of, they're going through an awakening, an emotional awakening specifically, Ace of Cups. All right then, let's keep going, see what you're going through. Four of Wands. So you could be focused on your own stability right now, your foundation, your house. We have the Nine of Cups. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to be really honest about what this feels like. It feels like I'm looking at someone who has possibly surrendered to the counterpart journey. I don't know if you're talking to your person or not, because to me it feels like you're very much focused on yourself. It feels like you're trying to remain positive about this connection, because we have the Nine of Cups here, which is like keeping a positive outlook on things. It's also wish fulfillment energy. So you could be realizing that your wish fulfillment shouldn't just lie in one person or thing. You should have so many wish fulfillments, you know, Nine of Cups energy. And it feels to me like maybe you're learning how to listen to your intuition about this connection. I feel like I'm looking at someone who knows what's happening here. So you could be someone who watches a lot of tarot and who, you know, knows this is your counterpart. You understand what's happening. You're trying your best to detach. You're trying your best to surrender. And like I said, you could be starting, you know, your own business. You could be, it's like a fresh chapter here. I'm going to get one more. We have the Four of Pentacles and Temperance. Yes. So, yes. This is exactly what I was feeling. It's almost like you have this inner knowing that this has to happen. This separation has to happen. I really do feel like I'm dealing with a counterpart here. We have Temperance on the bottom. So you're trying to be patient and you're trying to listen to your intuition and you're trying to balance your own masculine and feminine energies and focus on yourself. Yet you're still, you know, you're keeping your cards close to your chest with this card, which makes me think that you're holding back from this person or this person is holding back from you. But you're okay. Like, look at you. You could be doing things, you know, Queen of Wands, you could be doing a lot of creative things. You could be with the Nine of Cups. I know it's not the Six of Cups, but the Nine of Cups kind of gives me that energy of that level of happiness you feel when you're doing something that kind of pleases your inner child. Anyway, very interesting. You're being very patient. You know, you could be saving your money right now. Interesting. What's under Temperance? We have Hanged Man. That's what I mean. It's like you're not chasing this person. Knight of Pentacles. It's like, you know, this is going to be a marathon. So you're like, well, I might as well start on my own foundation and focusing on what makes me happy. Beautiful. Let's look at future energy for you, my friend. We have the Two of Cups. And what did I say earlier? The Ace of Cups coming at ya. We've got the Five of Swords. So we have the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. So you have an offer coming from someone who wants to heal after an argument here. Anyway, let's just keep going. Two of Cups. We have the Chariot. And we have the Star, wish fulfillment. Interesting. This is very interesting, my friend. So let's just talk about this before I get one more card. Because we have the Two of Cups and the Chariot. So we have love coming at you. And I feel like it's this person. You know, I saw the Emperor and the Ace of Cups underneath there. And while you're, I want to call you almost like a bad bleep, but anyway, I'm not allowed to swear. You're kind of a bad bleep. And I feel like this person is going through, because you're connected, counterpart energy. I almost feel like this gives me like young person in the city setting out to find themselves, you know? And I feel like that's kind of you. You're kind of focused on yourself, trusting in this journey, and it's caused movement on your person's side. And the Star is healing. The Star is wish fulfillment, you know? Anyway, someone that you couldn't let go of coming back at you. The Two of Cups. The deepening of intimacy between you, perhaps. It is, you know, a love exchange here, and the Chariot, so it's coming in quickly. Anyway, underneath we have the Three of Pentacles. Shout out to Robin Williams. I love you. I will always love you. Doesn't he look like Robin Williams? Anyway, I think he does. Anyway. The Three of Pentacles is the energy. Whoops. The Three of Pentacles is the energy of working things out, trying to work things out. And to me, again, I know I'm like repeating myself multiple times, but I feel like you are someone on the counterpart journey who's like, yep, I know what this is. I'm working on myself. I know what I need to do. I'm focused on my soul path. I know this is about self-love and self-discovery and spiritual elevation or evolution and spiritual growth. I did a counterpart reading yesterday where I put up a quote in the caption. I don't even know what it was. I can't remember. Anyway, it feels to me like you're like, yep, I know all this, you know, I'm on this journey, and it feels like it's caused movement here. You know, Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's going to be a marathon. You know, I tell people years ago when I met my counterpart, I would watch tarot readings and I would think, years, months of separation. Nah, I don't need to do that. I can cut corners. And there's so many people that when they're in separation, they lose all hope. And once you lose hope, you know, it's pretty hard for something to happen once you don't have that belief in it anymore. Anyway, let's get one more card. We have the Hanged Man. So fresh perspective of this connection. And that was the first card on the bottom, Eight of Swords in reverse. Clearer perspective of this relationship. And once you have a clearer perspective, your counterpart starts to have a clearer perspective. And then when they come back, you have a clearer perspective because you find out that everything you thought was happening actually is. Anyway, look, proof. I'm telling you. We have Hanged Man energy, right? So it feels like someone's coming in, someone you've been in separation with, coming in very fast, Two of Cups. Coming in with a fresh perspective. After you've had that realization, like imagine Hanged Man energy energy being a plane ride. And in order to get out of Hanged Man energy, you need to jump, which is the surrender part of it. And then once you jump from the airplane, you can have your death and rebirth. I know that sounds horrible, but clearly this person has surrendered. Like, they're coming in here, and maybe they've taken their time, but they're coming in quickly. Maybe it's been a while for you. Anyway, so everything that's happening now has been like planting pentacles. And those pentacles that you've put into this are about to come 10 of Pentacles. You know, we see long-term stability and commitment coming in. We have the 8 of Wands, incoming communication, messages, forward movement, rapid growth. Oh, are you kidding me? We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, which is like getting back together. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's amazing. So let's review. And look at these. Those are powerful energies. The Chariot, the Hanged Man, powerful energies. Anyway, I wanted to look up the Chariot for you. Let's review. What's coming at you? Someone taking action on love, taking control of love life. I mean, you have taken control of your life, my friend. Good on you. Good on you, mate. I don't know why I just said that. Oh, why did I just say that? Starting a 2 of Cups, starting a relationship, mutual beneficial relationship, working together as a team. Well, look at you go. I just feel like a little cheerleader. Love can't be rushed. Interesting. And I feel like that's a lesson you're learning right now. And now I'm hearing the song, You Can't Hurry Love. No, you just have to wait. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. The exchanging gifts. No, you'll just have to wait. I need to look this up. Hang on. My friends, I had to do it. Oh, look, you can see my charger. Don't judge me. Okay. I just felt called to read the lyrics because that it's a game of give and take, which is what this card said. I'll try not to repeat too much of anything. I need love to ease my mind. No, you don't. You don't need love to ease your mind. You need to find yourself to ease your mind, and that's the truth. I need love to ease my mind. I need to find someone to call mine. But Mama said you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You've got to trust. Give it time, no matter how long it takes. But how many heartaches must I stand before I find a love to let me live again? Can we just give a moment to these lyrics for a minute? Can I just talk about, this is really strange. Can I just talk about something very unhealthy that I'm seeing in these lyrics? And I think this is the point of the counterpart journey. Listen to this. This person is saying, and I'm not insulting the song, I'm saying this is how my mindset has changed. I need love to ease my mind. No, you do not. You need to learn how to love yourself. You need to find that within. And I'm telling you, I never used to feel like that. I used to be the most depressed person, anxious person ever. Don't come back in, Charger. You don't want to fight me. Don't come at me. Anyway. And then she's saying, but how many heartaches must I stand before I find a love to let me live again? And that's like something people, and that's something people used to and still do feel like they feel like they need someone in their life to feel like they're living, or they need love in their life with another person, romantic love, to feel like they're alive. And that's that unhealthy, wanting other people to fill your cup thing. Again, I used to be that person. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to point out what I'm seeing here with my new brain, with my awakened brain. And it's like I said, it's like this person is saying, it's almost like, it reminds me of how people will feel like, oh, if I just meet someone else, then I can move on from that person, you know, which is not exactly healthy. Right now, the only thing that keeps me hanging on when I feel my strength, yeah, it's almost gone. I remember what my mother said. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. And then listen to this, because during what her mother is saying to her again, she's saying, how long must I wait? How much more can I take before loneliness will cause my heart to break? I can't bear to live my life alone. I grow impatient for a love to call my own. And then she just keeps talking about how what her mother said keeps ringing in her ears. And it's just, it really does sound to me like, I'm sorry, my counterparts, but have you ever said, like, how long must I wait? How much more can I take? I'm ready to break. Like, hello. Anyway. And then it talks about how I keep on waiting, anticipating for that soft voice to talk to me at night, for some tender arms to hold me tight. Again, I'm not knocking anybody who wants love in their life. But this song, there's an energy of that wanting to control it. Like, I want it now and I'm tired of waiting. And like the golden goose egg girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that I want it now. Like, that was me. Not with anything, but like in my counterpart journey, that was me. Like, I want it now. Like, oh, anyway, there's a reason that song came up. And now that I hear that song, I think that it's a little unhealthy, and it kind of points out the whole point. Soul Tribe, are you here? I am rambling. It just brings about that whole message that the counterpart journey is not about union. It's about ridding yourself of those kind of thought processes and feelings and finding that love within yourself, and then coming back together for that whole love experience. Anyway, interesting. So if you're still here, I probably lost some people on that one. I want to see how, I just want to look at your person's energy really quickly. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles looks like they're investing in themselves right now, probably investing in their own journey. Where do I want to put this? I'll put you over here. I'll put you right there. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to give more to this. To me, if this is a counterpart connection, that's a sign that they're investing in this connection in some way with the work or the reflection that they're doing. Where is my little book? There it is. I want it now. Give me my book. Eight of Pentacles. I just wanted to look at it for you. Eight of Pentacles. Do you notice how the pentacles are in the back? It's because they take the longest. Investing into love and connection, time and dedication, nurturing it, progressing to goals, evaluating progress, steady long-term investments. And I'm not talking about like investing in stocks or whatever it's called. I don't even know how that all works. I'm talking about a counterpart who's investing in the journey. And what that means, it doesn't mean they're like, oh, this is my counterpart, so I need to follow all these tips about being a divine masculine. I don't think so. But they're investing in this connection in an energetic way by investing in themselves and their own growth. You know, they could be realizing that they didn't give you enough here. You know, after that emotional awakening, they could have been looking at this very differently. Let's see how you're doing. No, I already looked at you. Let's see how they're feeling about you. How are they feeling about you? We have the Hermit. Very interesting. So they feel This gives me that Eight of Cups energy, so maybe you walked away from them. But they feel like that you're part of their world, their destiny, their soul path. For how they feel about you, they could feel very isolated from you, you know? They could feel left out in the cold by you if you block them. We do have the Five of Pentacles here as well. So it shows someone who's missing your energy, someone who's feeling like they're on the outside. This could also be them feeling like they did that to you. Take it as it resonates, because I might be picking up on that. But anyway, interesting. Let's look at their current intentions towards you. Look, we have 10 of Cups on the bottom and 6 of Cups for their feelings about you, you know? Emotional fulfillment. But now they're at the point where energetically they need the stability with it, the 10 of Pentacles. Remember, in the future energy, 10 of Pentacles. So right now, 8 of Pentacles, they're working on that side of things so that you can have long-term stability. We have the Magician. So this person possibly in Magician energy, working on all their elements. But anyway, I get carried away. We have 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So this person feels like, you know, they want to reconnect with you. They're nostalgic about you. They miss you. They long for you. So let's see what their intentions and actions are. Intentions and actions. What in the what? What? I have to show you, that was poking out of the top of the deck. That was poking out of the top of the deck. Anyway, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the King of freaking Swords. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Look at what's happened. So their current intentions and actions to give and receive equally with you, balanced connection, reciprocal energy, give and take, reciprocity, no more imbalance, consistency, stability. And we have the frickin' King of Swords. So this person they want to communicate with you about this. They have a clearer perspective as well. Do you see how that works? You know, once you have a clearer perspective on what's happening energetically, and you learn to release the attachment to feeling like there's something wrong with you because this person pushed you away or there was a third party or whatever, once you see this for what it is and detach from that feeling that it must have something to do with you, and you learn that it has nothing to do with you because you're magic, you have that clarity. And what happens energetically, they get the clarity too. Anyway, I'm like really into this reading. I have no idea why. But like, look at this. Their next actions to come in and give you they have a clearer perspective of this. They have a clearer perspective of the imbalance. And you have a clearer a clearer perspective that it had nothing to do with you. That it was, anyway, I just heard it's a you problem, but I didn't want to say that. Anyway, this is also 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm being called to look that up. New perspective on relationship, but I'm being called to look it up. So I must be missing something. Active role in love life. Active role. Chariot. Taking action. Being more active. Taking an active role in coming forward with communication and bringing you clarity. I almost felt like mic drop. Bang. Anyway, that's amazing. Let's see what advice you need about this person. What advice do you need? So what I find interesting is I'm seeing some kings here, and we saw the Emperor. So it could be that this person is realizing, because what I'm feeling is I'm almost feeling the reversal of this card. It's a selfishness in love. And I don't know if they were aware they were being selfish. We were seeing that with the King of Wands, but that's how it felt to you. And I feel like Spirit's telling you that has nothing to do with you. We also saw, we have the King and Queen of Wands. We have the King and Queen of Cups now showing themselves. Very interesting. Anyway, the King of Cups, you know, I feel like this person, emotional awakening. I said it, Ace of Cups, emotional awakening. And to me, it feels like they're ready to reciprocate that love. So funny. I looked at this card. I think it was this card. And I was talking about the Lady Eve. Or is it all about Eve? I can't remember. And someone on TikTok tagged me in the scene that I was describing, which was amazing. And that has nothing to do with anything. Soul Tribe, are you here? Oh my gosh! Look at this. This is freaking magic. Look at this. King of Cups. Seven of Cups. You feeling like this person had other options or didn't prioritize your love. They've had an awakening about this. I can't even make this up. Here we have the Ace of Cups and the Emperor, which we were seeing earlier. So, I mean, to me, very clear this person's had an awakening on how much energy they were giving you. And they're coming in for this renewal, taking action towards you. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what king didn't I see? We saw the King of Swords. We saw the King of Wands. We saw the King of Cups. What we didn't see the King of Pentacles. And their next move is to come in with Pentacles, with long-term stability. So right now I'd say they're in their King of Pentacles energy, working on their stability. Beautiful. Anyway, very interesting. Very, very interesting. What do I want to get? Let's get a love card. Why not? Let's get a love card. We have the choice. How interesting. Maybe you made the choice to trust in this connection, believe in it, work on yourself, invest in yourself. Where is this book? 62, a very intuitive lover's connection. The choice. There's a choice you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. How interesting. And we have the Chariot. We have that Ace of Cups. Remember when those cards came out? What was sticking up? It was the Lovers, a choice. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters as they receive so much more in flow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take hold, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new that you may serve life all the better. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel to be continued. Actually, no, I'll just finish. To be where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring you. Do this now. And isn't that what I was saying? That I think that's what I was looking at. A divine feminine, and I've got this animal deck, and are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? This reading just got very interesting. I mean, it's been interesting the whole way through. But I was saying, I feel like I'm looking at someone who's chosen to surrender to this and to trust in this and to work on themselves and believe in this. And this card talks about you have just made a choice or going to have to. So maybe you're someone who's kind of in your ego still, wondering if you should invest in this or believe in it. You know, take it from someone who's been on this journey for years. Do you know how many moments I was like, I don't know if I should believe in all of this crazy stuff. Anyway, this just got really interesting because I was talking about divine feminine and I was seeing, this was on the animal deck. And I was thinking of the peacock energy, 9 of Pentacles energy, where it gets really interesting here. I was thinking about the 9 of Pentacles energy, and the 9 of Pentacles energy is when you feel that, you know, you have everything you need within you. But what I was really seeing was you know, perhaps your person entering that period of self-growth and change. And when I picked it up, I was talking about divine feminine. We have the tiger, and the tiger is divine feminine energy. And very tapped into your intuition, you know, and as you are on your divine feminine journey, I feel like your person, air energy, King of Swords, is starting to have realizations. We also have this lion energy, which is exactly what I was feeling. Someone who is trusting in this journey, you. Trusting in your power, trusting in your intuition. At some point, you have to choose whether or not you believe in it or not, you know? And that can be the hardest thing for people, is to finally admit, yes, I'm going to allow myself to believe in this. I'm going to stop gaslighting myself. I'm going to stop with, I'm delusional, and I'm going to believe in this, and I'm just going to spread my wings, or not your wings. I'm just going to spread my arms and surrender to it and see what happens. Anyway, I think that's interesting. And underneath that, we have the dragonfly, which is very symbolic of change. And the fact that, you know, I think when you and your person come back together, you're going to look completely different to each other because you're going to be two healed, evolved beings. And I feel like, you know, this has the potential to be more beautiful than what you could have imagined, is what I'm hearing with this card. Anyway, this reading got really deep, really fast. I just kind of feel called to just leave these guys here. Anyway, let me just make sure that was it. It's time to step up, make your life easier on yourself, and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling you to play. This could also be about this person coming towards you with an offer and you having to choose, like, do I want to do this again? Because you might be someone who's not surrendering to it, and they may come back and Spirit's telling you to hear them out. Anyway, interesting. So, my friends, I'm going to leave it there because do I want to leave it there? No, I don't. I want messages. I want messages from your person. Let's see what your person is saying. Oh, look! I want to give up. Is that you? Is that you? Someone commented yesterday and they're like, if anybody can hear me, I just need a little bit of hope. You know, they're like, I'm seeing signs of my person. I'm seeing synchronicities. I'm dreaming about them, but I'm losing all hope. And once you lose that hope, think of it like a balloon, a helium balloon. Once you let go of that string, goodbye. Anyway, don't give up hope. Keep hope alive. There is always hope. We have, I trust you. Maybe that's you. This reading, Spirit has really wanted me to focus on you. So these could even be messages from your higher self. Look, I trust you. You know, this, I'm talking about you trusting in your higher self. That's the one. And it's like your soul knows it. I love you more. Maybe that's something you and your person used to say. I love you. No, I love you. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. And now I'm being reminded of Friends. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Can we meet? Oh, take a leap. And I was just thinking about, can we meet? I'm like, that person jumped out of the airplane. Take a leap. Don't trust everything you hear. And no, that doesn't mean me. That means if you've got some lower vibrational people in your ear hole telling you things, just listen to your gut, okay? You know, this could also be like, maybe you see that their life looks great on social media through the lens of their social media profile. Don't trust that. There's a lot more going on here than you can see. I know it. And look, I feel like I'm having a conversation with you right now, like you're talking to me through these cards, because it's like, I want to give up. I've lost faith. Don't lose faith. Don't. Keep faith alive. Keep hope alive, my friend. Do I want to get the top one? I am yours. Aw, beautiful. Anyway, and I have to say, in those song lyrics, she was saying, I just want a love that I can call mine. I am yours. You just can't see me in the 3D right now. You can't touch and hold me in the 3D right now, but I am yours. Not me, your person. But anyway, I'm going to go now. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back finally now that the construction is done. I will be back tomorrow. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.